Hello and welcome to today's video where we will be installing these two ASV levers on my Aprilia RS660. So as you can see here, I already have these levers on my Trident. I was really happy with this purchase, even though they're a bit pricey, but they really enhance the look of the bike. They feel like really good quality. They look great in my opinion. And yeah, a fairly easy install. I hope it will be the same on the Aprilia over there. We obviously have two levers, one for the brake and one for the clutch. I believe the clutch one is maybe a little bit more complicated to install based on the videos I've seen. But yeah, I think if I can do it, everyone can do it. Let's start with the brake one. So one thing that I would recommend before starting is to put your bike on a back stand if you have availability, so that the bike is vertically centered, and yeah, you can also easily twist the handlebars if you need to, and also get better access to both sides, because if it's leaning on one side, then yeah, it's going to be harder to work, especially on this other side. So for the brake lever, we just need to remove this bolt over here, and yeah, it's tightened with a nut just beneath. Hope you can see it over there. It's this one over here. So yeah, let's get the tools and let's start removing this. All right, so as you can see, I am holding the nut at the bottom, and then using a hex, I'm gonna start unscrewing, and yeah, you can see it's starting to come off. I'll make sure I get the nut here, and then here not yet. Okay, you just need to twist a little bit and it's out. There you go. It's a little bit greasy, but that's okay. And then this should just come out. And yeah, one important thing is, you see this sleeve over there? Just need to pull until this whole thing comes out, because now we have the one that comes with the ASV lever that will actually go in this kind of sleeve thing instead of this one. All right, so a bit of a challenging part of this installation is that we need to get this part of, so this comes with the levers, because as I explained earlier, the one that comes with the stock levers is attached, so we cannot kind of reuse it. So we need to put the larger part of this, whatever you call it, into this sleeve over here. And the problem is that the hole in here is way smaller than this. So when you push, it's just gonna kind of not ruin, but yeah, it won't go in properly, see? So we need to somehow enlarge a little bit this so that we can insert this part. And yeah, you just need to be a little bit careful here because it's a little bit tricky, but let's see. And yeah, I think we managed. So yeah, the trick is also to twist it when it's kind of going in so that you can kind of screw it in. And yeah, I think that should be it. All right, so now you can see that this, yeah, we inserted this part over there. Now, this is the ASV lever, the brake lever, and we just need to make sure that this cylinder here has a hole in it, you can see here, and it needs to be in this part that we just inserted. So yeah, just a little bit of fiddling around, but all right. And yeah, now you can see it's in, and we just basically need to reuse the stock bolt and nut to, yeah, tie it back in. So let's do that. So this is the bolt that we had. Make sure everything is aligned, and yeah. All right. So before using the bolt, you just need to screw this in a little bit until you can feel that it's coming up, it's coming down underneath. And now I can grab the same nut and basically, yeah, start twisting it. All right. And now we just need to do the same thing. And that's it. That is the brake lever. So after you install it, it's probably good to check that everything is fine. So first of all, yeah, we can see that it feels like a brake lever. We can adjust a little bit. Obviously, yeah, we will adjust it better once we're riding, because then you get the better feel. But at least for now, it seems fine. And yeah, you can see how it looks. Another thing we should check is that the brake light is turning on at the right time when we press it. So let's turn on the bike. All right, and we can see that when we press the lever, the brake light is on. So now it's time we do the clutch lever. So just turn off the bike because we don't need it on. And we basically have to do the same thing. We need to detach the lever, and it is basically down from here. You can see it's a little bit more, yeah, the nut maybe is a little less reachable here, but it's fine. We can also use a wrench. And yeah, let's go and remove it. So here we basically do the same thing. there, we just need to reach this nut over here. Let's see if we can reach it with this, otherwise maybe we need a wrench, but let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna need a wrench. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, no, I think we're fine. Yeah, and once oops. It's a little bit tight, but let's see if we can manage to remove it with just our hands. Yes. And there you go. Make sure you don't lose the nut. Yeah. You can see it's already starting to come off. Now, here, this is attached to the clutch wire. And basically we need to, I don't know what just fell, but let's deal with that later. Yeah, basically you just need to remove this and leave it there. Okay, so what just fell was this little cylinder, and it was sitting in this hole here, which is basically where the bolt goes. So we don't need this for what we're gonna attach, because basically the ASV lever comes with an existing cylinder like this, which, as you can see, is nicely wrapped in here. So what I would suggest to do first is get the clutch cable in here first, which is basically the same thing we just did. So we twist, and this may be a little bit harder to grab, but we might need to get a plier, but let's see. All right, so this is in. Now we just need to twist like we did earlier. And we can remove this little tie. Just make sure the bolt stays in its place. Yeah, and we can insert the lever. There you go. And this is it. Nice and easy. Now we just repeat what we just did. So basically grab the stock bolt and nut, insert. So actually first leave the nut there and just insert the bolt, because yeah, it's a little bit fiddly. There you go. The bolt is in, and there's space for the nut to also go in. First, tie it in by hand. Yeah, there you go. Or not. Yeah, there you go. And now we just grab this and we tighten it back. So for now we just tighten by hand. Yeah. And yeah. you go. So adjust as you feel it fits your hand. But that should be it. And this is the final result.